Hello, all of my beautiful cat lovers out there in the internet world. Hello, all of my fellow felophiles. How are you doing? I am Dr. Sarah Wooten, and I am here with another video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about the top 10 signs that your cat is happy. All right, so let's get to it. So the number one sign that your cat is happy is a basic one. It's purring. Oh, yes. So even though cats purr for different reasons, not all of them are because they're happy. The majority of the time when cats are purring, they actually are happy. And especially when you take purring itself and combine it with the other signs that your cat is happy, you can rest assured that when your cat is purring, they are happy, right? So cats purr for multiple reasons. In fact, we're still unlocking the power of the purr and all the different things that are going on. But what happens is these guys will vibrate their vocal cords together, and they'll breathe, and they actually purr on the inhale, and they can purr on the exhale as well. So if your cat is purring and it's combined with any of these other factors, then you can rest assured that that purr means that your cat is happy. When does the purr mean that your cat is not happy? Well, that is often when a cat is either feeling really sick, or sometimes even when they're feeling scared, they can purr. So a lot of cats will purr paradoxically at the veterinary hospital, or they'll purr when they're feeling very, very ill. And some people, they postulate that this is because the cats are trying to make themselves feel better, right? So if your cat is purring but acting sick or scared, or their eyes are dilated, those are signs that the purr is not associated with being happy. But if the purr is associated with any of these other signs that I'm giving you, happy. All right, the number 2 sign that your cat is happy is also a classic. It is making biscuits. It is kneading. So it's when they take their sweet little toe beans and they flex them and extend them, and they flex them and they extend it. And sometimes if their claws are sharp, they can actually kind of poke you a little bit with those claws. But what that means is that that cat feels happy and confident. So that's a leftover behavior for when they are kittens. So if you ever watch newborn kittens or very young kittens nurse, they will actually need their mother to get the milk to actually come down. And so these cats hold on to that behavior. And anytime they're feeling that warm and happy and content, those little biscuit makers come out. And so kneading is the top 2 sign that your cat is happy. Okay, the number 3 sign that your cat is super happy is slow blinks. So cats communicate a lot with their body. They communicate with their voice, but they communicate a lot with their body. And so one sure sign that your cat is happy and is bonded with you and is having a really lovely experience is when they are sitting quietly and they are looking at you, and there are nice slow blinks, right? Sometimes their eyes are even half closed. Sometimes it's in combination with other signs like purring or kneading, any of that stuff. But when they are blinking slow and they're looking at you, that is a sign that that cat is super contented, super relaxed, and actually is really enjoying this time with you. Okay, so my number 4 sign that shows that a cat is happy is friendly and curious behavior. So cats, when they are feeling happy, when they are feeling confident, when they are feeling in the moment, and they are enjoying everything that's going around them, they're going to be very friendly, and they're going to be very curious about what is going on in your life. So they'll kind of come up to you and they'll be really interested in what you're doing, right? In contrast, a cat that's not happy will try to make themselves look small. They will run away and hide. They will hiss, right? They are not interested in anything you're doing. They may not even look at you, right? So that is a cat that is not happy. But if the cat is up in your face, even if they've got their whiskers straight out or forward. That is friendly, curious, and behavior. And that cat is doing really well. So that is my number 4 sign. Okay, the number 5 sign that your cat is happy is that they're using their litter box normally. So cats, when they are not doing well for any number of reasons, maybe they are stressed, maybe they are sick, maybe they are in pain, all of those things can cause a cat to stop using their litter box in a normal way, both for urination and for defecation. A lot of people mistakenly think that their cat is mad at them and that the cat is being spiteful when they urinate someplace in the house that they shouldn't, or they defecate someplace in the house that they shouldn't. But that is not what's going on at all. You can interpret that as a cry for help from your cat. Your cat's trying to tell you something hurts. I don't feel well. Something is really stressing me out. I don't like this litter box. I don't like where it's at. I don't like how many cats are in it, etc., etc., etc. So if your cat, it normally uses that litter box fine and then stops, that is a sign that something's going on and you've got to investigate. However, if that cat, your cat, is using the litter box normally, that is a great sign that your cat is happy and healthy. Yay! Okay, the number 6 sign that a cat is happy is that they are playful and energetic. So cats as a whole are very active, athletic animals. If you watch these beautiful creatures, they can do the most astounding things with their bodies. And if they are happy and healthy, then they want to use their bodies to do fun things. And so cats that are happy, often, especially younger cats, but also older cats as well, they want to play. They want to play with anything can become a toy, right? Oftentimes it's your pant leg and you're like, I don't want my pant leg to become a toy. But they are playful and they want to do different things and they have a good level of energy. Maybe they have the zoomies oftentimes at night when you're trying to sleep, or they chase each other around, or they are climbing, or they're jumping, or they're doing all the cat things, right? So in contrast, a cat that's not happy, not feeling well, maybe in pain, that cat will just kind of lay around and sleep, right? They just they'll move kind of slow. They won't jump as much. They're not doing the normal cat things. So that's a really good indicator whether your cat is not only happy, but how good they feel. So that is my next sign to look for to see if your cat is happy and healthy. The number 7 sign that a cat is happy is something that we veterinarians call the social roll. So the social roll is when your cat comes up to you and then drops onto their back and then rolls all around in front of you, right? That is a cat that is super happy and super confident. Now, just because they are doing the social roll in front of you and doing the most confident thing that a cat can do, which is show you their belly, is not necessarily an invitation to touch it, right? I often consider the belly the no-go zone because cats instinctually just want to protect it, right? It's left over from the days where they were a prey animal to larger, say, coyotes, wolves, things like that. And so even though it is a great sign that a cat is happy and confident, and you're so tempted to touch their tummy, I recommend not doing it, but you can use it as a sign to know that your cat is happy. Okay, the number 8 sign that a cat is doing well is that they have a healthy hair coat and they are grooming in front of you, right? So cats are fastidious animals. They keep themselves super clean by licking themselves. They'll lick their paws and then kind of clean all over the place, right? These guys do a great job of cleaning themselves. And a cat that is grooming in front of you is a cat that feels confident enough to engage in a behavior where they may be a little vulnerable, right? They're concentrated on grooming. But if they share that with you, that is a sign that they're happy and confident. A cat, on the other hand, that's not so happy, they often stop stop grooming. And in fact, a sick cat or a cat that's in pain or a cat that's actually even depressed, because that's a thing as well, they'll stop grooming. And the first thing that you'll know is that their hair coat just kind of looks not as good, right? It's not as shiny. It's looking a little unkempt. Sometimes there'll be some mats that show up, or some grease or some excessive dandruff. Those are signs that a cat is not grooming, and that cat needs to have some investigating done as to why it's not grooming, right? Because there's lots of different reasons. But if your cat is grooming well and grooming in front of you, that is an excellent sign that your cat is happy. Woo! Okay, the number 9 sign that a cat is happy is actually kind of a funny one. It is drooling. Any of you guys have droolers? When I was growing up, I had a beautiful white cat named Princess Nisha. Yes, she was named after the female Ewok from Return of the Jedi. That should give you an idea of how old I am. But this cat, I loved her so much, but she would drool like crazy anytime you would start to pet her. I loved to pet her, right? But I just didn't love the drooling so much. And so I would start to pet her and she'd start to purr, right? And so she'd have 2 signs, right? That's really important to have a couple of signs. And then the drool would just start because she was just so happy. Why do cats do that? I have no idea. Maybe there's some sort of scent markers in that saliva. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I do know that that means that a cat is feeling happy. Now, drooling does need to be in conjunction with some other signs, such as purring or making biscuits or the social roll or running around and having their tail up. But if your cat is just drooling and not having any of those signs, or maybe your cat is drooling and not eating as much or just doesn't look very good, there are signs, there are reasons that a cat drools that is not related to happiness, such as nausea. Nausea is a big one. Dental pain is another big one, right? So make sure that if your cat is drooling, that you know why that cat's drooling, right? And for all of you that have happy droolers out there, leave me a comment in the comment section. I want to know about these guys, okay? I want to know I'm not alone here. So at the number 10 sign that your cat is happy vocalization, happy communication from their voice box to you. So cats are awesome in the way that they have learned to communicate to humans. And in fact, cats that don't hang out with humans, that are feral, they don't meow to each other, really hardly ever. That is a behavior that's left over from kittenhood that gets transferred into adulthood, and then they stop using it to communicate to their mother and they start to communicate to us. Mommy, mommy, feed me, mommy, play with me, right? So meows that are short and they go up at the end, meow, 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 right? Those are happy meows, right? Also, chirruping is another vocalization that cats use to show that they are happy, right? So those are a couple of the happy vocalizations. What are not happy vocalizations? Meows that go down or long meows, right? That cat wants something or is not happy about something. But a cat that kind of runs up to you and is like, meow, 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 right? Signs that that cat is happy. And you are a very blessed owner. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 signs that your cat is happy. Now, remember, some of these need to be grouped together, right? Because not every time a cat purrs or drools, they're happy, right? So you kind of have to look at other factors that are going on in the environment as well. So how many of these factors does your cat exhibit on a regular basis? Leave me a comment in the comment section. I would love to know. And if this video has been helpful or entertaining to you in any way, I would love to know. Hit subscribe if you're thinking about maybe hanging out with me for a couple of other cat videos, because I am always on here and sharing information. And then let me know also, what you want to hear about. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Dr. Sarah Wooten, and I will see you in another video sometime soon.